Hey everybody, Like Butter here, and I just got a quick commentary to talk about something. Of course, the last couple of days I've been talking a bit about E3 and about how Gears of War 4 wasn't shown at it. All we got was a Gears of War cog symbol at the end, or a Gears logo, I should say, at the very end of the Xbox and Microsoft conference. That flashed up on the screen along with every other icon of the games that are going to be coming out in the next couple of years. So this is why I think it was a good idea not to show gameplay. In my opinion, Gears of War 4 isn't going to be released until at least 2016. As you guys know, Gears of War games, at least the good Gears of War games like Gears 1, and even I'll even say Gears 2, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think Gears 2 had good mechanics. I think it was very broken with not having servers, but even then, the maps were amazing, the graphics were amazing. You know, there was a lot of good things about Gears of War 2, so I'll just put Gears 1, Gears 2, and Gears 3 in that category. As you guys know, it took about 2.5 years for them to make those games. And I think if they prematurely showed some Gears of War footage, I think some of the people who, aren't super into the community but are still interested in new games wouldn't be like, oh my god, like there's a new Gears coming, that's amazing. And I think most of that reason is because of what a flop Judgment was. We kind of want people to try and forget about Judgment as much as possible. And I think that was very smart for them to not show gameplay, because I want this series to kind of go forgotten for a little bit and then make an amazing comeback out of nowhere and just release like this most disgusting game ever that just tops them all. And I think it would have been impossible to do that if they hyped it up too early and talked about it prematurely. And even if they were just like I said, I would have liked to see some like CGI or something, but I think it might have like ruined it for some people that don't follow Gears on a day-to-day basis. So and another thing is they might have it's that factor where it's like, oh, that game doesn't come out for this amount of time, we're not going to worry about it, because I think it's even too early in development for them to give you an even close to date. So I think it was a very, very good thing that they didn't show anything at E3, but they showed enough to keep us ensured that it is happening, even though, Black Tusk Studios already completely confirmed that they're working on it right now. But I actually like that, because it means that they're taking their time with it. They don't want to rush things out. If this were Epic Games, they probably would have threw CGI together and just for the hype, when in reality, like, there's nothing that gets players more hyped than releasing an amazing game. Like, if there's an amazing game that I'm loving and I'm absolutely having the best time playing when it comes out, I'm going to get my friends to buy that game. I'm going to say, listen, this game is amazing, you guys got to buy that. And I got a lot of friends to buy Gears of War 3, because of the beta was so amazing. So what I'm hoping for is that they do a beta like Gears 3, because as most of you know, Gears 3 came out the most polished out of any Gears game because of the fact that they got to test things out, they got to test weapons, they got to, stress out the dedicated servers, they got to test like pretty much everything. So I'm hoping that by the end of 2015 we'll get a beta, and then in 2016 we'll get a release. That's my opinions. That's what I think will happen. I feel like a year and a half from now isn't too early to be asking for a beta, but let's just hope that they do that. I know like it takes a little bit more work to run a beta, but it's so worth it. I mean, I can't think of one single game that had a beta that didn't come out like a lot better than the games that are just thrown out there without any testing. So you gotta realize, like, I understand they're gonna have game testers and stuff in the studio, but the more people playing the game, the more likely you are to find bugs, glitches, maybe even ways around things, like maybe weapon slides, stuff like that. More people will figure it out, and as long as everyone's very verbal in the forums and whatnot on getting these things fixed, then that's awesome. Like, I'm very, very excited for Gears of War 4. But this was just a kind of a different side of the opinion. I know most of you guys really wanted to see some gameplay, but we could look at this as a good thing. It means they're not rushing it. And we have a very promising future for Gears of War. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be far off with the times that things are released. So until then, we'll be playing some other games and stuff in between. But I still have a lot of fun with Gears of War 3. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't even mind them bringing out like another map pack for Gears 3 just to keep us occupied until Gears 4 came out, or whatever they're gonna call it. I'm not sure if that's what they're gonna call it. I'm assuming they will, but like, I don't think it would be that hard for them to take a couple of the maps and just have like 2 people work on it for like a couple weeks or a month, whatever it'd take, to just basically upgrade the graphics and remake them. Like if they came out with like Canals, Fuel Depot, War Machine, and like, what other map? Maybe Mansion. If they came out with those 4 maps in a map pack for Gears 3, oh my god, I would jizz myself. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. I've had tons of support on my last couple of videos, so I want to thank you guys for that. And like I said, I'm uploading at least 1 video every single day, if not more. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subbed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.